Hi everyone, this is Devins Financial Weekly Stock Analysis Newsletter. Today is November 2nd, 2015. Our newsletter is for your informational purpose only. We're not responsible for your gains and losses. Let's take a look at current market trend and our strategy. US stock market is in an uptrend. Last week, I bought some more stocks and I continue long the market. And I have all the long position. I have a sell order for all the long position to protect in case the stock goes down. I will sell it. Let's take a look at the indices and the charts. German DAX index rebound is above 50-day moving average. Nasdaq monthly chart above 12 months moving average. Nasdaq weekly chart, you can see this is a double bottom. It came out from the double bottom, so now it's in the uptrend. Daily chart, Nasdaq double bottom and breakaway gap and breakout from this double bottom and a nice uptrend. Mid cap uptrend as well is still it barely break the double bottom. Small cap and also rebounding. SP 500 and is already broke out the double bottom back here, so this is a leading. SP 500 large cap is leading the market right now. Gold still in a downtrend. Gold weekly chart downtrend. Gold daily chart downtrend. Silver daily chart. Silver resumed the downtrend here. Gold mining stock, this one broke down the little trading range, but now it may find support on 50-day moving average, but the trend is going down. US dollar rebounded and now pulling back. Crude oil may find support on $42 here, and it's in the process of rebounding. It's overcut previous low, so it pretty much break down the previous low, overcut it, but it rebounded from here. So that's a $43, $42. That's a nice support area for crude oil. Energy index finds support on 50-day moving average. China index, Shanghai Stock Exchange Index monthly chart rebound, weekly chart rebound. China stock index daily chart is in a rebound mood. This is a biotech IBB. Biotech may have been rebound. This is a monthly chart. Look at the weekly chart. Definitely is rebounding. It's breakout from this range and now it's going up. And if it can close above 50-day moving average, that's very promising. It may resume the previous long-term uptrend. So this is about 3 months pullback, may be over from here. Looks like from the chart, looks like there is promise. It is promising. It may rebound from here. This is a real estate, U.S. real estate index ETF rebounding. Copper continued downtrend. MBB, that's the, this is a bond price. Bond price is pulling back. It broke down a 50-day moving average. That means interest rate is going up. So that's a signal if you want to refinance, and might be the, a chance to do it, because in near term, interest rate seems like it's about to go up. Silicon, sorry, this is a semiconductor index rebounding and uptrend. Social media index, very strong uptrend right now. Many stocks in this sector are doing very good. And solar ETF pull back. So solar, very strong uptrend, but pull back right now. Financial uptrend. This is good for the market. Okay, we're done with the index. Now take a look at last week my tweets, and I'm just share with you. Doesn't mean you have to do the same. I'm just let you know what I did last week. I sold Amazon, Google. I just stopped out. Actually, those two stocks stopped out this morning. It didn't sell last week. It stopped out this morning with a small profit. I sold GDX, which is a gold mining stock index, and QQQ is a Nasdaq index because I was using the money to buy something else, and real estate index. I still hold stocks Baidu, Facebook, WAL, that's a IBD leaderboard stock, and the Ultimate Software, ULTI, and hold ETF. This TECL is a 3 times Nasdaq ETF. SPXL is a 3 times S&P 500 ETF. And DUST is a 2 times inverse gold mining stock ETF. So DUST is an inverse, 2 times inverse opposite with the gold mining index. And there's 3 stocks on my watch list: Amazon, Google, and the LinkedIn. Amazon, Google, I got stopped out because my stop order was too tight. And the trend for these 2 stocks is still in the uptrend. So I may buy back anytime in the next week. And LinkedIn is on my watch list. In fact, LinkedIn had a breakaway gap on Friday. So LinkedIn is in a very, it's a gap up. So it's buyable today. Let's take a look at the charts. Okay, I closed Amazon. Very tight stop order. Get stopped out this morning, but I bought it on a breakout gap up here. So my Amazon stock is in a gain. I sold for gain. GDX I sold when this breakdown and the actually breakdown $15, high $15. I guess sold. In fact, I started shorting the GDX through the inverse ETF. And Google also gets stopped out this morning, and Google is still in the uptrend, so I may buy back. IYR's real estate, I sold this to allocate the funds for some other stocks, so this is not a. It doesn't mean IYR is in the invert. It's the trend is still going up. The reason why I sold IYR is because I need the money to buy something else. So IYR, if you have it, the holding on to the IYR is perfectly fine. QQQs, I also sold it to allocate the fund to buy something else. QQQ is still in the uptrend. This is a Nasdaq ETF, and you can still continue hold it if you want. Okay, the current position, I have Baidu. I bought it somewhere around this range. So around this range, when Baidu reverse report earning gap up and the breakout from this cup base, I bought it here. So now I have a nice gain here. Baidu is in the uptrend. Inverse, it has been a downtrend for a long time, and now it started going up. So when the stock has a strong fundamental dominate a particular market, and it finished the downtrend going up, you can just go in. That's a relatively safe bet. DUST is inverse. Oh, actually, this is 3 times inverse of the gold mining stock. It's I bought it right here when they started going up, so I'm holding a gain on this. If this thing break, I also have a stop order for DUST. So if it came down again, I will sell it. Facebook, I continue hold to it. I have a nice gain. Facebook breakout from this cup base, and now it's in uptrend. SPXL, this is 3 times Nasdaq index, double bottom breakout, and I hold on to it. TECL, 3 times Nasdaq. I'm sorry, SPXL is a 3 times SP 500 ETF. TECL is a 3 times Nasdaq ETF. Breakout from the double bottom, I bought it, and now continue hold on to it. I actually try to add. I probably get shaken out sometime, and then I add more. So this is a TECL. It's something, as long as the market is going up, I will continue hold on to it. ULTI, the Ultimate Software, is an IBD stock. I bought and sold, and now I bought it back again. ULTL. So that's in the uptrend. Western Alliance, WAL. And this is stock I bought, IBD leaderboard stock, and I continue hold on to it. And watch list, Amazon continuing in the uptrend. I got stopped out because my stop order is too tight, but for trades like this, I will just buy back in next few days if the stock make a comeback. Now, if the stock continue pull back, come down, then I will just stay out. But if this particular stock started breaking out from this high, I will just buy back. Google is the same. I got stopped out because the stop order was too tight. But if the stock break above $752, that's a high, I will buy back. But if it pull back, I will look for support. If I find support and some moving average, I may buy back too. LinkedIn had a breakaway gap on Friday, very high volume. That's a nice chart pattern, and it's buyable even now. It's buyable, and if you buy it, you can use a low of that breakaway gap. It's around $235. Using that as a stop order to protect the long position, that's a good trade. The current data, this is a table on my current position, and excuse me, the Baidu, I had a 14% of my position, 14% of my account positions in Baidu, 19% in Facebook, and that's a total data value. I explained to you what the data times position. This helped me keep track of where my money is at, which stock ETF is at, and how much. And Facebook 19%, ULTL only have 6%, so the contribution of the delta value is 0.06. WAL is 11%. TECL has a delta value is a 3, and I have 4.8% of position in TECL, but overall total data to the total position is a 0.14, is a 3 times 4.8%. SPL is a 3, SPXL 3 times SP500 index, 4.4% of position. Overall data is a 0.13. And DUST, that's inaccurate. DUXT is a negative 3, so this is about 0.9, 0.1. So this is my overall position. So anyhow, you got the idea, and there's a little mistake there. And so the DUST is an inverse DTF, so its delta is negative. So my overall position, this is probably about 0.72. That's my delta value. I have 36% in cash and 64% invested in stocks and ETFs. But I'm equivalent of 71% of the position size long the market because I bought some leveraged ETF. So my long position is higher than my total investment position size. So my equivalent of the delta value is 0.72, about that value. What to do in current market, and remain long the market as long as it's in the uptrend, and I have stop order for every long position. See you next week.